My name's Jason Pearson, and today we have Emily Jones, a young mother of one, and she has one on the way. She's 30 years old, and today we're going to go into her story, how she got rid of brain fog, fatigue, lack of engagement with others, and low energy levels, and much more. So how you doing, Emily?
I'm good. How are you, Jason?
I'm doing excellent. So let's jump right into it. Give us a little bit of your story, your history of yourself, some internal struggles, external struggles you dealt with along the way, and the wall you hit, that you said, I got to do this Jason Pearson diet.
Yeah. Well, like Jason said, I'm married. My husband and I have been married for going on 7 years. We have a 20-month-old little girl and another one on the way. So we're very excited about that. We live in Nebraska. We spent a couple years overseas on the mission field. And before that, we were in Nebraska too. So we just kind of came back. Anyway, what made us interested in starting the Jason Pearson diet, honestly, my husband and I, hey baby, okay, kids.
No worries.
Here we are, okay, here you go, there you go. So my husband and I have been talking about our health journey since we were dating and wanting to get on a good path and make good decisions, and as we kind of transition out of that high school metabolism and, things, it's like, hey, we want to take charge of our health. You aren't just healthy unintentionally. So we talked about that for a long time, but just our life situation never felt great to start something. My husband's definitely an all or nothing person. So unless he could do it 100%, he's reluctant to start. So that affected me a little bit and me taking steps as well. But when we got back from overseas, we were pregnant with our first, and throughout the pregnancy and after she was born, I just experienced a lot of tiredness, a lot of, like Jason mentioned, brain fog, trouble focusing, felt very just emotionally imbalanced, was always tired. Like my brain, I'm like, can someone just wipe my brain, and just get me like clear, almost like a window. I just wanted to see clearly, and I just felt like I never could get on top of it. So that's really the wall we hit when we wanted to make a health change. I was like, I have to do something because I can't live like this. This can't be my life as a new mom. So my dad had been a part of the Jason Pearson diet several years before, and I saw tremendous success in his life, which his was more of a weight loss journey, but just what he experienced, the health he felt, everything was very obvious. And so I reached out to him and just got Jason's information and decided to give it a try, and my husband agreed to do it with me, so we jumped into that August of 2021. So
excellent. So after you got going on the program, within the first 2 to 4 weeks or 2 to 6 weeks, what's the aha moment, the epiphany you had that's you're like, this is it, this is working, and this is the way to go?
Yeah, so it was definitely gradual. I think the beginning was really tough for us because it was such a lifestyle change. We had been, definitely during our pregnancy, because of coming back in the transition of being in America again, just all of that, we had a lot of bad disciplines and ate out a lot. And, we had taken that into the first year of our daughter's lives. And so to eat at home, and then not just to eat at home, but to prepare all of your meals and do all of that so consistently was a challenge. And at first I thought, who can do this? Like we're going to go crazy. But honestly, after probably about 2 weeks of it, it just started becoming routine, and it took an incredible weight off myself. This is aside from even the physical benefits, but just knowing what we were having, because that was always a conversation me and my husband struggled with. And I know we're not alone, of what are we going to eat for dinner? What am I going to make? We don't have the supplies, but with the way the menus are laid out and the consistency of what you're eating, we knew what we were eating. There was never a question about it. It was all portioned. It was easy to put together. Even my husband and I being on different menus at times, preparing his food and my food, it really didn't take a ton of extra time once we got into the routine of it. So that lifted a huge burden off of us, just having that preparation. And then physically, I think it was a gradual change where eventually it was like, hey, I don't feel as tired today. I don't feel as foggy today. I can focus. I feel present. I don't feel as run down. And so that was my goal in joining the diet more than, even weight loss. So it wasn't an overnight change, but even drinking more water and just being consistent and all of that, having Jason's support through that, for me, I noticed that, and that's really what made it worth it to continue.
Excellent. And so along the way, what kind of conflicts did you experience along the way in the program?
So I think some of the harder elements for us was just with our lifestyle and our jobs and things, trying to stay consistent on the diet. If we weren't prepared for that, could, take us out of social activities. So that was something we just had to be prepared for. Like a coworker would ask, like, let's go out to lunch. But I'm like, okay, well, I don't have my stuff, and I knew just how good I felt eating, eating clean, to go and eat out or, get a fast food. Like, I knew what that would do to my body. And so it made me reluctant to want to, engage in those activities if I didn't have my food. But Jason, did provide us with a travel menu. So if you're going to eat out or you're going to be, away from the house, here's ways that you can still keep to your diet or still continue to have those benefits without just giving up for the day or whatever. So that was really helpful once I got a hold of that.
Excellent. So what did you achieve? Like, what's the overall results you got from the program and everything that you gained from the program? Sorry.
Yeah. So I feel as though, like I mentioned at the beginning, just my brain, just the fog felt like it was cleared away. I felt like I could focus. I felt like I was engaged, had more even passion and energy for my job, just felt energized, like I was myself again. And I wasn't just kind of under this cloud, which is really important in early motherhood because you have so many sleepless nights and so many, hormonal changes and just all of that. I felt like that really even helped regulate me a little bit. This wasn't my goal, but I ended up losing all my baby weight, which was really good. So then, I even felt good about myself that way. So yeah, that was a huge benefit. Thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you. Here, let me.
Excellent. Did you gain any more energy at all and focus?
Yes, more energy. Yes. Was able, she's now 20 months, but running around and wanting to do stuff and go to the park and play and all of that. I feel like I can keep up with her and it doesn't feel so burdensome. Every day isn't heavy. It's like I want to do those things. I want to be engaged. And so that was really cool. And just to do it with my husband was really fun, and to see his success was really fun, in his weight loss journey. And so we had just started the, workout portion when we found out we were pregnant again. So that kind of put stuff on hold, but we're really excited to jump back into it now that I'm feeling better again.
Excellent. And so what kind of personal transformation did you have through this program also?
So honestly, my husband and I were talking about it, and we really came to the realization that when we're disciplined in one area of our lives, it makes us want to be disciplined in all areas of our lives. So it was while we were on the diet that we felt ourselves shifting the way that we think about money, the way that we think about our time management, the way we think about, investing in our family and other people. It wasn't just a health change, but it impacted many areas of our lives. And I felt like our marriage got healthier, which I know this isn't, I don't know, like for us, this is just our truth. This is just what happened. But I really do feel like our marriage got healthier. I feel like our time management got better. We spent less time watching TV, more time reading and engaging with each other and our daughter. And just, it felt like life, had a lot more purpose, and we weren't just dragging all the time. So that was really big for us. And we were really thankful for that as well.
Exactly. So if somebody is watching this video right now and they're wondering, maybe a young mom like yourself, and was wondering should, they might be struggling with some of the same things you were, or even other things, and they're wondering should they do this program, and if they decide to do it, should they get started today, or should they get started next week or next month or after the holidays? What would you tell that person right now?
Personally, I would say get started as soon as you can, because it really does work. But you also have to mentally be prepared for it. You can't do it half-hearted. You can't do it, partially. You'll only get partial results. You won't see the success fully that you're wanting. So I would say wait to a time when the holidays, if you just can't give up, like those things, and if that's a big thing for you, then I would say start at a time where you can engage and jump into it, where it can really start becoming a lifestyle.
Excellent. Well, you heard from Emily. There should be a link around this video somewhere, and you can click on that link, or if it's on social media, you can click the link on social media and go to the website. There you can sign up securely online with whatever debit card or credit card you want to use. After that, you'll be taken to a secure health information form where you can fill in your health information, a little bit about yourself, so we can give you the right menus for yourself and go from there. So other than that, thank you so much, Emily, and I'll see you in the next video.
All right, sounds good.